We're about to go over the whole entire David case court document that gives all of the details about Celeste Rivas Hernandez. So buckle up because this one might be a long one. It starts out saying how Celeste was found in the frunk of David's Tesla, and it says surveillance video and other evidence confirm the defendant was the last person to drive that vehicle on July 29th of 2025 before he left Los Angeles on a concert tour. And then it goes on how David's car got towed and how they found Celeste Rivas Hernandez in the frunk of his Tesla at the tow yard. And then it goes on to say that David and Celeste began a relationship in November of 2023 when the victim was just 13 years old and David was 18. Detectives learned that Celeste had been reported missing to the Riverside County Sheriff's Department by her family who lived in Lake Elsinore in February and April of 2024. Riverside Sheriff Department called David on February 17th of 2024 after they identified a phone number in Celeste's phone records that belonged to him. During that phone call, David claimed that he had spoken to her last on February 13th or 14th of 2024. Now, mind you guys, this is around the same time frame where that email was sent to David's management team. But David stated to the police that he was unaware that she was a minor and that she had been reported missing. Police advised him that Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department deputies would be coming to his home. David was living at his old home, which is 804 North Doheny, and the Riverside Sheriff's Department requested that the LAPD conduct a welfare check at David's home. The deputies went to David's home that night at 8:15 p.m. and informed him that the victim was a 13-year-old runaway. David once again claimed that he was unaware she was a minor and that he had only met her once in person in November of 2023. However, David showed deputies a yearbook photo of Celeste that he had on his cell phone. Although he claimed to be unaware of who she was at that time, she returned home 2 days later. Despite being informed by law enforcement that Celeste was only 13, David continued to pursue her. After Celeste returned home in February of 2024, her parents took her cell phone away. David drove to Lake Elsinore and paid a junior high school student in the victim's class $1,000 to give her a cell phone that David purchased so they could stay in contact with one another. And I'd assume this was this photo that was taken of David in Lake Elsinore, literally just around the corner from where Celeste lived. Throughout 2024, Celeste spent a significant amount of time with David, including summer weekends at his home in the Hollywood Hills and traveling with him to Las Vegas, London, and Texas to meet his family, which I assume is exactly why his family was subpoenaed to that grand jury and they didn't want to go.